No, because then what's happening is you're just asking probation to do extra work.
Welcome back to Time Served, the channel that skins like so you don't have to. Are you kidding me? You do nothing on probation, continue to use drugs, and then you come in front of Judge Boyd and expect mercy? Nah, not at all. Oh, it's so nice to have Judge Boyd back. You were missed. Isn't it great here? Sure to tell us if this guy deserves what was coming to him by commenting down below.
This is the legal gut punch. Motion to revoke probation isn't a warning. It's the state saying, we're done negotiating. At this stage, the defendant isn't presumed innocent of the violation. The court just needs to believe it's more likely than not that probation was violated. That's a much lower bar than a trial. Translation, the defense is already uphill and flip-flops during a storm.
All right, what are the results on the UA?
Came back positive for marijuana.
Okay. And state, what are you requesting?
Revoke his probation, Your Honor, and since it's in the 2 years, cases,
I couldn't hear.
broke in 2 years.
Judge, we asked,
And this is where the emotional argument quietly collapses. The defense leans hard on sole caretaker, a powerful plea, but the judge just identified an alternative caregiver. Once that happens, the court's focus snaps back to one thing: public safety and compliance. Tough question for viewers. Should personal hardship outweigh repeated violations, or does probation only work if there's a hard line?
I don't understand why you're coming in and testing positive with the court. And according to this, you've already been sentenced to safety. So who's with your child now? All right, so we have a mom who can take care of your child. So I don't know if there's anything else I can do for you because you've been to safety. So how else?
Yes, credit for time served and inpatient treatment helps on paper, but this is still a 2-year prison sentence with an affirmative finding of family violence, which triggers lifelong consequences: no firearms, limited appeal rights, and permanent felony status. This moment right here, this is the cost of one more chance being asked too many times. Final takeaway: probation isn't about promises, it's about patterns.
Is there any way I could be on probation and get drug tested every week?
No, because then what's happening is you're just asking probation to do extra work, for something that you have done wrong. And you've been on probation in this court since 2019, and there just hasn't been any improvement. I just don't think probation, there's nothing else I can do. What I can tell you is you will receive credit for completion of safety. He'll get credit for that. So
Judge,
yes.
if I may, I think there has been some improvement, though, in that he has been voluntarily, I think he's genuinely trying to better himself. That is, he has voluntarily been seeking treatment. He's been going to that treatment. He's successful at that treatment for his heroin addiction. He did slip when he knew he was going to be turning himself in. He I think, was nervous about it, and he smoked marijuana, but he didn't go back. He didn't, regress to go back to the heroin. And I do think he's showing some improvement in that way, Judge.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, give you credit for any time served in inpatient treatment. And counsel, if you get with the clerks, they'll be able to tell you how much time that is.
I'm sorry, Judge.
If you talk to the clerks, they'll be able to tell you how much time he's receiving for credit for the inpatient treatment.
Okay.
There's an affirmative.
All right, pause right here. Because when Judge Boyd comes back on the bench, the temperature in the courtroom drops immediately. This isn't the let's hold hands and talk about growth judge. This is the you've been here before and I remember you judge. And that matters because judicial memory is very real. If you're a repeat probation violator, credibility is already on life support. Question for you. If you were the judge, would you still be listening or already deciding?
Understand it and sign it.
Sure.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction and because there's an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, I can't force them to place you in the therapeutic community. You'll still have to request it, but they'll see where I've requested it. That program is designed to help you with any drug issues you may have. It doesn't increase the amount of time that you're in custody. All right. All right. Good luck to you. Okay. You're welcome. I don't know. You think we're going to get snow? Because it's a little bit rainy outside, but it's not really that cold.
Doesn't it have to be below 30 or around 30?
I don't know.
eBay seller. I sell clothes online as well, and then I sell Pokemon.
So what?
Pokemon.
Oh, hey. All righty. I've watched Pokemon. But Sean, how were your holidays?
Judge, my holidays were full,
Yeah.
and it was wonderful. How about you? How was the visit with mom?
Oh my gosh, it was fabulous. And you know, when you have babies, the gift that they love the most was the least inexpensive, the noise maker, right? But it was a lot of fun. It's always great being around family.
Yes, everyone's doing well.
Oh, everything. You know what? Everyone is doing great. And I tell you, it always puts things in perspective when you get to go back home. So I'm feeling fabulous.